Okay, hey guys, we just wanted to welcome you to our little group and just kind of talk a little bit about what we do and how we run things. But first, I'm just going to give you kind of a little background on my story and why I got started and why it's so important to me. And I feel like so many people feel like, oh, it's just workouts and just getting people healthy. And while that is a huge part of what we do, because we feel like that good health encompasses a good life, it's not everything that we do. So I don't have a huge physical transformation story. If you have seen my page, I was overweight and I have lost weight, but that's just not my biggest story. When I don't know when it started. From the time I was a little kid, I've always been a very anxious, nervous person. And I've just had this overwhelming fear in me. And it's caused a lot of problems with just normal everyday life. And so I have struggled with being wrong, just being told that, for some reason, learning something new and someone saying oh, that's maybe not the perfect way to do it, even that has been sometimes hard for me to hear. And so throughout a lot of my life, instead of doing the things that I wanted to do or trying to face these fears, I just spent a lot of time kind of being a hermit, which was contradictory to everything that I wanted in my life and everything that I knew I was capable of. But it just was easy. It was just comfortable. And so at some point, it just kind of starts to weigh on you when you feel like you're supposed to be one person and you can see that person inside your mind. You know that you're meant to have friends and you're meant to go out and meet with people and you're meant to have a life where you share and you are more than you are, and you're just not doing that. It kind of just weighs on you. And so I just was in this place where it was like, who am I really? Is this just a person that I want to be and I'm never going to be? Or do I need to step up and make some changes? And how do I do that? And so I got to that point, and at that moment, a lot of things in my life started to go wrong. We weren't financially making it. We couldn't keep up with bills. My husband was trying to get through school, and school is not his favorite thing. And so we were trying to figure out what was going to work and where he needed to be and how I could support him. And at the same time, I was like, well, what do I want? I'm just doing what I think I'm supposed to do. And right now that feels like nothing. And I am being a mom, but at the same time, I'm not being a good mom because I'm not feeling fulfilled. And I'm not feeling like I'm doing what I'm here to do. And I don't know, I read this quote at that time that said, I guess I'll talk about it later, but I just was feeling like I'm not giving myself the opportunity to be a good mom because I'm not feeling happy. And if I'm not feeling happy, then I can't give happiness to him. And so we were just trying to figure all of that out, and that therefore our family was struggling. We were struggling financially, and I just was lost. And so I started to run at that point, and running really helped me because it kind of just cleared my head. And so it was a good beginning point for me. So I had that it was kind of my time to think. And I knew that was a good beginning, and so I kept it up, but I knew that I needed more. And about that time is when I ran across Beachbody Coaching. And I honestly did not know what it would give me or what I would get out of it, but I just felt really drawn to it, and I was very hesitant. And so I actually called my dad, and I said, okay, I know this sounds weird and crazy and financially counterintuitive. At least that's how I thought it sounded. But I feel drawn to this, and I feel like I have something to give, and I feel like I can incorporate it with running and make that a part of my life. And so I feel like I need to be accountable with it. And what do you think? And he just said, you know what, just try it. like, just try it. There's no obligation. Like, you can try it out, and if you don't feel like it fits, then you can let it go. And so I got into coaching, and this is where I started to learn about a lot of other things that had sort of snuck into my life a little bit, but I hadn't dived into. So when you become a coach, you learn so much about how being fit encompasses your entire life. So it encompasses you being mentally in a good place and being able to connect with yourself and the things that you know that you need to work on. And it helps you to focus on, in order to lose weight and to get to the place where you want to be, you have to be able to let go of some things in your life. And so as part of being a coach, there are some things that are daily a part of our lives that I just wasn't incorporating before. And once I started to incorporate them, even though I didn't automatically see success because I had a lot of mental things that I needed to work through, I started to, my whole life started to change. So those things that we do are, we do what is called PD, which is personal development. And so as a coach, you have to, or we encourage you to, I guess we can't really make you do anything, but we encourage you to read personal development books. So just books that will help your mind to be in a better place, to grow, to learn, basically, to learn about yourself, to learn about your family, to learn about health, to learn about why you want this and how to make your entire life better. And we just say 10 minutes a day, just spend 10 minutes a day. And honestly, that has been life-changing for me, because I think we forget as adults that we still have so much to learn and so much to still try and experiment with. And we just kind of say school's over and we don't need to keep going. And we do, like, there's just so much in life to learn. And I never learned how to accept love, or to better communicate with people, or to teach myself how to do hard things. And so being able to read these things and take these things into my life has been a big, important thing for me. Also, a part of being a coach is connecting with people. You have to step out of your comfort zone and make friends and talk to people about the things that you're learning, and be a part of this team, and connect with those people that you've lost touch with, and build better relationships within your family, because all of those things create this life and create the opportunity for you to share and to change others' lives. And just adding those few things into my life has really been big for me. I've been able to, like I said, make more friends, be more accountable to my own health and to my own mental health. And it's helped me to reach out outside of myself and to build these friendships that I had been just abandoning, because I think sometimes we think of friendship as, I just want this person to like me. And really what builds good friendships is being able to say, what can I give to this person and why do I want to be connected to them? And being able to focus on that has really helped me to become a different person. And I'm so grateful for that opportunity. So coaching is just, it's so much more than just working out, and it's so much more than helping people to lose weight. And while that is what we do, we also understand that when people are at a place where they're not comfortable with who they are and how they look, it's because they need some of these other things in their life as well. And I feel so privileged to be able to create an opportunity for people to see that change doesn't have to be something huge and complicated. It can be a slow growth process, and it's important to have people on your side as you go through that. And I feel so grateful to be able to play a part in that and to have a role in that. And so I just coaching has changed my life so much in that way that I feel the need to share that with other people, because it is so much more than what people perceive it to be. I also feel so grateful to know so much more about what I eat and how it affects my body. The reason that has been such a big deal for me, when my little guy, he's almost 10 now, that's crazy. When he was 3, we found out that he had some allergies. And so we started to kind of dive into nutrition at that point, where we were still struggling with a lot of things. But being able to dive into that allowed us to kind of see how truly nutrition can really affect everything in your life, from the way that you to the way that you are able to the way that you're able to function in your daily life. And I don't think a lot of people are aware of that, are aware that certain foods can make you not be able to think clearly, or can make it hard for you to have the energy that you need. And so having those tools has been important to me, and is important for me to share with other people, because I think more people would be willing to experiment with that and to dive into healthier eating if they knew how much of a change it would make in their lives. So I'm just so grateful for all that information that I have been given, and for that opportunity that I have, like I said, to not just help people to lose weight, but to help people to understand that this can change your entire life, because this is about change, and this is about feeling better about who you are and about where you're at, because that's why you're coming to me. Is not necessarily because you want to lose weight and you want to look better, but you want to feel better, because clearly that is the problem when you are needing help, and to be able to be a part of that is a huge blessing. So anyways, thanks for joining us really quick this morning. We hope that you guys will have a few seconds to just ask us some questions about why you're here and what you're looking for, and hopefully we'll be able to answer them for you. And we would love to have you join our team. We've got a bunch of great girls, and it's been a lot of fun to watch it grow and expand, and to learn from everyone's different perspectives. And hopefully you learned a few things today. So we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.